Okay, so it's been a while since I've done a bit of a tier list, and I kind of thought, why not do a tier list of every single Scout cosmetic in the game? Now, I actually don't know if this is every single Scout cosmetic. I think maybe it's missing like an update or two worth of cosmetics, but for the most part, this is every single Scout cosmetic in the game. And I honestly think, I don't think I'd put a lot of the new Scout cosmetics really high, so it's not going to matter too much if they're not in here. But yeah, I think I saw Jaybird do something like this with all of the sniper cosmetics, and I thought it'd be a really cool idea. Obviously, tier lists, people tend to quite like them, and obviously this is just all my opinion, so you know, I'll leave a link to this if you want, and then you can tweet me a picture of what your tier list looks like. So if you don't agree with mine, you can go make your own. But really quickly, before we jump into actually making this tier list, I just want to let you guys know that a bunch of you watching right now aren't subscribed. So if you want to see more stuff from me, I'm trying to post every day this month. Subscribe to the channel, hit the button. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so I think without any further ado, we should jump into this tier list. And I think this is the airborne attire. Do you know what? We'll start off throwing that in A, because I quite like it, but I never really wear it because I wear the Flak Jack, and once we get to the Flak Jack, you'll see where that goes. We have the Air Dog. I'm pretty sure this is in alphabetical order, right? I won't remember the names of all of these. Like, this is just... I'm looking at some of these with no clue. But, yeah, that'll be... B tier for now. I might move that one. I might move it. The alien hat, I'll put it in D tier. It looks cool, but it's Halloween restricted, so you can never really wear it. The Aloha apparel, I really like that shirt, so... I'm putting that in S tier. The Antarctic eyewear is also probably a B. Maybe even a C, potentially. The weird, like, Argyle Ace things, that's a... Do you know? No, that's a D. I never wear them. I don't like them. Because they're just shoes. And shoes in TF2 are just... I don't know. I never really liked those cosmetics. I think that's, like, the Greek warrior scout cosmetic. I'll throw that in C. I don't really... Do you know what? In fact, if that's in C, that needs to also be in C. Because I like that more than that. And not... Yeah. That makes sense to me. We've got the bonk. Or like, it's bank or something like that. But it's got like a... I don't know. It's a Halloween item. You never see them. They're cool for like a few weeks of the year. And other than that, you can't actually wear them. There's a pirate hat, which I'm going to put in C. Again, I'm not really a fan of a lot of Scout cosmetics, apparently. I've got no idea what this thing is. I actually don't know what that is, so just going to throw that in D. The baseball cap, put that in A. I love that hat. It's great. Bacteria blocker, also probably a high a high D hat. Why does that sound weird? Ball kicking boots, no. Baseball Bill Shine, put that in there as well. I think that's a superhero scout, so I'll throw that in C as well. Mainly because I don't hate the superhero set. I just don't really like it. The baseball hat, also throwing that in the C tier. Apparently, I don't really like a lot of scout hats so far. So, that's cool. The little cheat sheet thing, but not quite the cheat sheet. Beastly Bonnet, that's what it's called. I remembered. I'm smart. That'll go in the C tier as well. The Beep Boy, C tier, because... I never really wear it, and I don't really see a lot of other people wear it. I think this is quite a small cosmetic, whereas the actual Beep Man is a much better cosmetic. The Big Elephant Deal, throw that in the C, in C as well. The Big Man on Campus, that will go in A. I love that. Another alien thing, so throw that in there. I don't remember what that one's called, but I don't think I hated them, so I'll throw them in B for now. We might move them. We'll see. The Bolt Boy, that's going in S. I absolutely love that cosmetic. I wish there was actually some unusual ones of it, because I don't think I've ever seen one. And I don't think you can actually unbox them at the time. So, you know. I used to trade with this thing all the time. Why can't I remember the name of it? What is that thing? What is it called? What? Oh, why can't I remember it? What is it? It's like one of the lowest tier hats you can buy in unusuals, but it's like actually quite good to trade with. That's going to really annoy me. I don't remember the name of it. It's going in C tier because I never actually hated the hat. Well, I didn't ever use it, but for the unusual trading part, it's there. This weird bonk backpack thing will go there as well. The Bonk Boy, I'm putting that in B tier. Now, I don't mind the Bonk Boy. It's not my favorite cosmetic ever. I do have an Orbiting Fire one, which I love. But, you know, I like hiding it under a Hong Kong cone. So, you know, it's a good looking cosmetic. I liked it way more years ago. So if I put the tier list a few years ago, it'd be up there. But right now, I'd say B. Probably, yeah, probably highest of B. The Bonk Helm, that'll go in a top C, I reckon. Bonk Leadwear, I actually like that more than the other two. Don't know why, just do. More shoes, just throw those in there because nobody likes them. The boom box thing, that's going in A because that's another one I used to use all the time. Absolutely loved it, and it was just a sick looking cosmetic. We've got the Scout working at like a burger place, it looks like. Throw that in B as well. It looks basically the same as that one, but like, I don't know. More shoes, whatever. Book Turner All Stars, they are cool, but they are still shoes. So like, bottom of C, probably. The bat belt, no. The visor looking thing. I don't really know where to put this one. It'll probably be like there, I reckon. Yeah, we'll leave it there for now. I could always move it later. The Caffeine Cooler, again, I actually really used to like it. Like, a lot of these are bringing back, like, old cosmetic sets I used to use. And the nostalgia there is worth quite a lot for me. And I remember just, for some reason, I always remember the Caffeine Cooler. But when you had Matt Fong turned off, it's the weirdest memory I think I've ever had. But, like, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw that, which was a little bit weird. The bird, I don't even know what the bird does or what it looks like in game. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use it. Champ Stamp, that'll be in C as well. The cheat sheet, where's the Beastie Bonnet? Putting those two together is cool, but I don't know. Chuckle Nuts, throw that in A because it's a squirrel. Squirrels are dope. The weird like blood covered Scout thing, throw that in there. Cool Cat Cardigan, I'd have to say is an A tier. Again, I used to use that quite a bit. Actually, yeah, do you know what? For now, it will stay there. It might move down to just above the Bonk Boy on B. Or is that the superhero set? No, that's something else. I don't know what it is. Oh no, that's the Courtier's Classic or something. I don't remember the name. We have the Night set, which I also think is quite cool. So that's going to go like there. I actually don't mind them. Never really wear it, but I don't mind it. Crafty Hair. Nope. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Or that thing. What? Is there actually anything on any of these? These just look like regular. Gonna have to zoom in a little bit to see. There's just tape. Oh, is that what goes with that? Nope. And there's just gloves. I felt so. Do you know how it's old I felt having to zoom in to see what those cosmetics were? Like, that's ridiculous. But yeah, there's barely anything to those, so throw those right at the bottom. Cross Comic Express, I think. Maybe I've messed that up. That would be bottom of C. That is actually just a cooler version of this, so I'm going to throw that top of B tier. It's like, that is just a better version of the Air Dog, let's be honest. Delinquent's Down Vest, I think that is. That's an S tier shirt. Digidivulture. They are just gloves again, but they're cooler gloves, so, you know, top of C, I reckon. If I can put them there. Cool. Dillinger's Duffel. Again, used to use that one quite a bit. That will go in B tier. The guitar is also quite cool, even though I never really used to use it. The El Jefe, I never really liked it too much, but it's not like my least favorite, so throw it in C. Essential Accessories was good as well. That'll be like top of C, even though it's not a whole lot. In fact, no, it's not a lot. We'll put it above whatever that hat is that I can't remember that I really want to actually go and check, so I don't lose my mind. There's the weird like mask thing that's right at the bottom. The Fast Learner, that'll go in B. The hooves. Is that a Fed fighting fedora? I think it is. That'll go in B tier somewhere. The Flak Jack, that is top of S tier. Like, you literally can't get better than this cosmetic. And the Flap Jack, so they're two different ones. That's the one I use. That's the one I don't use. A lot of people make my Scout loadout with that. No, this is the one I use. So That's my favorite. And then that one is also just quite good. Flight of the Monarch, I think that is. I'm going to throw that at the bottom because I don't use them. The weird like flip-flop things that I think are literally just called flip-flops. We're going to throw them there. Flipped Trilby has to be an A tier hat for me. Used to use it all the time. Loved it. More shoes, just go in the bottom. Fortunate Son, that has to be high up. I absolutely love that hat. Another like Halloween chicken thing. Another French thing that was weirdly made to work on this. That thing was weirdly made to work on the Scout quite a bit after like the Frenchman's formals, but I didn't really like it. The freaking Sweet Ninja hood, I reckon we throw that on B tier. The Front Runner, C. The Fuel Injector, another S tier cosmetic. If you can't tell, I really like the cosmetics I actually use. More shoes, dude. Why does he need this many shoes? In fact, let's just look at all of the shoes now. Put those in the... Actually, hot heels are pretty cool. Move those up a little bit. They're also actually not bad. Are there any other shoes? I can't really... Oh, no. They're bottom. I mean, they're not... like they're, like, good shoes. You know? And the tooth kickers are kind of there as well. Spooky shoes, probably top of all of the shoes in this tier. God damn, he has a lot of pairs of shoes. Like these as well, bottom. Even though that would be at the bottom. And so are these. I don't know why sometimes I say at bottom and sometimes I started saying bottom. Don't know why I'm doing that, but okay. Even more shoes that he has that you don't really ever see while you're playing TF2 for some reason. So, throwing all of them at the bottom. Okay, Grease Lightning. That's like a C tier hat for me, honestly. I don't know always, but the hairstyles a lot of the time I don't always like. Just because I don't know, I just don't. Half-Pipe Hurdler. Definite like high B tier cosmetic. I used to use that a little bit, not too much, but I still really liked it. The hot dog hat, the bee thing, the other thing. That hat's alright. We'll throw that in C tier. That's another pretty good hat. The Heralds Helm, I think. We'll put that in B. It's not my favourite, but it's better than most of these ones in here. The Hermes is what I call it. We're just going to throw it there. Hero's Tail, I was never a fan. I don't know why. The weird heads and stuff. I don't know what that one is, but I think that one's quite cool. That's going to go in and... I mean, because I don't know what it is, it will go in B tier, but I think it could potentially be an A tier if I actually remembered the name of it, but I don't, so I can't. The Smithsma sweater, also probably a C tier cosmetic. It's not too bad. The Flash helmet type thing, throw that in C. The little... that's not the little drummer boy, is it? Is that the name of it? Throw that in C. I think I messed up the names. Okay, so I started looking at this, found out that the hat I couldn't remember the name of was the Bombing Run. In my head, I knew that, but for some reason, I just forgot. And then that cosmetic that I put in the B tier, without actually knowing what it is, I think is the Jungle Jersey, which for some reason now, there it is. I can't find it. So, yeah, that is the Jungle Jersey. So that would be in like the A tier. That would be like high A tier. So now I know what that one actually is. I'm okay. And we could just kind of carry on from where we were. So I think that's the lucky number 42. I have this open now, so I can check. But that would be a C tier. Macho Man, low B tier. The weird like mailbag thing, I actually don't mind it. I'm gonna just throw it there. I don't really think the order matters that much. I'm just kind of making it up as I go along. Milkman. Again, I'm just messing with them. The Millennials like mercenary. I don't remember the name of it, but it's like, oh, it is the Millennial Mercenary. I thought so. I like this because my hair used to actually look like that. So we'll throw that there. I never used to have the glasses, but my hair used to be like pretty much that. I don't know if that's like a good thing or not, but who knows. That hat I don't really like. Mutton chops, nah. The chicken head, no. Orion's belt, no. Paisley Pro, I want to say that's a decent one. That's a decent hat. The Jester hat, that'll go there. Planeswalker goggles, nope. Pocket Pauling, I can't say I like that much. The Pomade Prince. Do you know what? Yeah, we'll give that one like next to this. I think they went together, but I'm not sure. Pirate Boy. Throw that there. The Punk's Pomp. I think that's the Punk's Pomp. We'll throw that in the B. We'll throw that high C tier. Throw that high C tier. I don't really use it. I know a lot of people who do use it, so I don't mind it personally. It's just not my favorite hat. Reader's Choice can go right at the bottom here. The Red Socks. Again, I know they're shoes, but I don't mind them. The Reptile hat. If it was Halloween, if it wasn't Halloween restricted, this would be like an A tier, B tier hat. But because it is Halloween restricted, I don't think I could put anything much higher than D tier, to be completely honest. The Running Robot Man. I don't know if that's what it's called. I've just made it up. We're going to throw that there. The little warm-up hat. I actually quite like that. We'll throw that up here as well. The Stocking is a bit of a meh cosmetic. The Scout Shaco. That'll also be there, I reckon. That'll be D. The Snow Wing is actually a way cooler version of the skateboard. Oh no, it's like the guitar and the skateboard. For some reason I put those two together. I don't really know, but you know what? They're B tiers together. The Southeast Shinobi, also probably like an A tier cosmetic, I have to say. I love this cosmetic. Used to use it all the time. Not so much anymore though. Also, that's the superhero one. I don't know what I've done with the other ones, or what the other ones were that I put in. I mean, he's got two superhero sets, because he's got the Flash one, and then he's got like the Robin one, doesn't he? So that would be like a C tier, like a fairly high C tier, top half. That pirate hat is kind of cool, but I never use it, and I don't think I've ever seen anybody else use it. So there's that. I think that's the spooky sleeves, which I actually quite like. So we'll throw that in B. Stereoscopic shades as well, pretty up there for me. The super fan, that'll be in there. Are they the dog? I think they're the dog paws, so we'll throw those in the bottom as well. The 2 Fortnite, A tier easily. The thermal tracker, that would be B. Thirst Blood, A tier hat. It's almost got to be. That I don't know the name of. It's the one that goes with the air dog though, isn't it? Or that one. It's one of the ones that goes with these two hats. So I'm gonna probably throw that next to those two, because I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. I actually do think it's quite cool. It's just not something I use because I've already got these two. So there's that. The Ticket Boy. Throw that in actually C tier, I reckon. That's just not that great. The Track Terrorizer. We'll throw that high C tier. Used to use it, but I never used to like it as much as I liked all of these other ones. The Transparent Trousers. I really like these. I would be wearing these as well if I could have 4 cosmetic slots, but you can't, so I'm not. The Triad Trinket is meh. Troublemaker's Tussle Cap is pretty good. Trucker's Topper is also a pretty meh hat, gotta be honest. The Void Monk thing, probably topper there. Voodoo Scout Soul is in there as well. The Weight Room Warmer, I want to say that's an A tier hat. Whoopee Cap is like a B tier cap. I actually quite like it. I weirdly do quite like it. It's very simple, it's very small, but yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. The Raptor's Tail, I'm going to put it with the actual dinosaur. The Wilson Weave, C tier, I reckon. The chicken hat thing, I can't put it too high. I don't like it too much. Well, I do, but I don't at the same time. So that would probably be lower in C. The Wipeout Wraps, A tier easily. The thingy, whatever, no. Don't know what that is. Is that? What is that? Again, zooming in so I can actually see what I've done. Having to scroll all the way down. I think it's just the, I don't know. We're just going to throw it in there. And then we've just got the Robo Ye-Old Bake Boy, which, you know, we'll probably go in the C tier. And then the actual Ye-Old Bake Boy is definitely like a high B tier hat for me, I think. Maybe even an A tier hat. And I think that about does it. There's a lot of hats in here that I actually don't like. There's a lot of cosmetics in here I don't like. Oh my god. And then there might be a few in the C tier that probably should be in the D tier. And maybe a couple that should also be in the B tier that, you know, just aren't. I think with the B tier, I'm actually pretty happy. I don't think I'd move anything up or down in this tier really at all. Maybe the whoopee cap would be like bottom of B tier, but other than that, I think I'm pretty happy. Again, this is all pretty good. S tier, I'm definitely happy with. Maybe throw the Fortunate Son in there because I do actually... No, do you know what? No, that's staying there. I'm pretty happy with how this is all looking. I think we made a pretty cool loadout here. If you did those three, I think they came out at the same time. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. If you guys want to go ahead and make your own, then the link to it will be in the description, so you guys can actually do it yourself. And if you don't like any of my opinions, then you can tweet me them saying that I was bad and that yours is better. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you leave this video a like and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I will see you all tomorrow with another one. Goodbye.